Welcome to your pregnancy yoga practice. I am currently 40 weeks plus 3 in this video, so this is suitable for all trimesters, even if you are well into your third. Come to a comfortable seat and place a block underneath your sit bones or a cushion, and we'll just start to gather the breath here, inhaling and exhaling through the mouth. Nice long breath in, and even longer breath out now. Keep sitting up nice and tall. Keep imagining that there's a piece of string above your head drawing you up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. Perhaps bringing one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in for baby. Breathing out for you. Slowly placing the right hand down, and inhale, lift the left arm up and over, elongating through the left side body, gazing up. And left hand comes down, the right arm reaches all the way up and over, grounding down through that right sit bone. Inhale and exhale, come back to center. So I'm just going to turn to show you. From here we're going to interlace the fingers behind us and inhale, puff up your chest, gaze up, arch the spine, look up, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, take the fist to the right crook of your waist and draw your right ear to your right shoulder. So we're elongating through the left side of the neck. We're feeling a nice gentle stretch as the weight draws down towards that right shoulder. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, puff up your chest, interlace fingers behind you, open the heart, and exhale, place the fist in the left crook of the neck. Again, drawing left ear to left shoulder and allowing the weight of the head to release the right side of the neck, softening through that right shoulder. Breathing in and breathing out. From here, just switch the cross of your legs. Maybe sit up a little taller on that block or pillow. Inhale, cactus, open the arms, open your chest. And exhale, wrap the right arm underneath the left, coming into eagle arms, pressing your forearms away and lifting up through the elbows. Take another deep breath in, inhale. As you cactus, open the arms again, open your heart. And then this time we're going to take the left arm underneath the right and press our palms together if you can. Again, lifting up through those elbows and pressing your forearms away. Breathing into the shoulder blades, the scapula. Inhale and exhale, tension. Very nice. From here, start to take some nice big hip circles. You might stay on that block or you might take it to one side, just moving one way and the other way, starting to work into the waist, into the hips and into the chest. Going to cross over the ankles here, coming into our all fours position, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Inhale, arch your spine, and exhale, push the mat away, round like an angry cat. Inhale, arching, cow pose, gaze up, and exhale, rounding, doming into the upper back. Nice. One more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen through your spine, through your chest, and exhale, round, taking it all the way back to a child's pose, extending through the arms, taking your knees as wide as feels comfortable, and just take a couple of deep breaths here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowly we're going to come up to our all fours position, and then inhale, lift your hips nice and high and start to come into your first downward facing dog, pedaling out through the hamstrings, through the feet, taking your time. Of course, you don't have to come into your down dog. You can stay on all fours if you don't quite have the energy today. So listen to your body, take your time and modify your practice as you need. Otherwise, if you're in your down dog, keep wrapping the shoulders in, keep pressing your chest back, maybe taking a little bend in the knees. From here, look forwards, and we'll start to make our way to the top of the mat, coming into a forward fold, and then exhale, sink your hips nice and low, coming into a yogi squat, pressing your hands together and lifting up through your chest. The ultimate birthing position, so birth prep, opening up through the hips, through the groin, and lifting up through the chest. As you press your hands together, we'll take the right hand down, we'll lift the left arm up and feel into that nice open stretch across the front of the chest. Left hand down, right arm up now, gaze up, look up. And then slowly as you exhale, we'll come into a wide-legged forward fold. So toes are in, heels are out. And then we're going to stretch the arms forwards, elongating through the spine. Maybe take some gentle movements. Inhale, lift the chest, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, folding in towards those legs. One more, inhale. And exhale, press your chest back. Very nice. Heel toe the feet in together. And then we'll take the right hand down, maybe onto a block, bending into the right leg, and inhale, left arm to the sky, coming into a nice open twist, keeping the chest open, breathing in, and breathing out to switch. So left hand down, maybe onto a block, right arm reaches up towards the sky, bend into that left leg, and twist open through the chest. So lots of space for baby. Exhale, take both hands down, and we'll start to roll up gently through the spine, coming all the way up to stand. Taking your time, inhale, arms widen up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. We'll start some more hip circles, this time standing, so hands come onto the waist. And we'll take the hip circles nice and big, just going one way, feeling into your body, and then going the other way. So noticing any shifts in balance as you move throughout your pregnancy journey. Maybe notice any pelvic sensations, and then just take these movements quite organically now. Moving any way that feels good. And then eventually finding some stillness here. We're going to take the left leg back, right leg is reaching forwards, coming into our warrior one. So deep bend in that right leg, extending up through the arms, extending up through the fingertips. So lots of energy through the hands, through the arms, through the legs. Everything is active. And keep tucking that tailbone under. As you exhale, we're going to open out to a warrior two, gazing forwards, middle finger. So slight adjustment in the feet to keep generously bending into that right leg, gaze forwards, breathe in. And as you breathe out, extended side angle. So right forearm to the right thigh, left arm sweeps up and over, following that same line of the back leg. So gaze up. Inhale, reach forwards and back, reverse your warrior. So right arm reaches up towards the sky and the left arm comes around and cradles your baby. Keep generously bending into that front leg. Inhaling. Exhaling slowly. From here, we're going to bend into the left leg, coming into Skandasana, surface lunge. Hands can be on the mat, or you can bring your hands to your heart center. We're generously bending into that left leg. And we're towards the back of the mat. This time, center yourselves and come into a forward fold prasarita. Toes in, heels out. So another wide-legged forward fold. This time hands down onto the mat. Maybe walking your hands through towards the back of your mat. Do what feels good again. Of course, hands could be on blocks. From here, goddess pose. Turn the toes out, heels in. We're going to bend into the legs and inhale, straighten. Exhale, cactus, the arms bend. Inhale, straighten the legs, prayer to sky. And exhale, cactus and bend. Very nice. Inhale, straightening, prayer to sky. And then this time, hands to heart center, shifting the weight into that right foot and coming into your balance, your warrior three. So hands can be to heart center or they could be on blocks, maybe even either side of you like airplane wings. You decide. modifying your practice as you need, and keep that back leg nice and active. From here, come back into your yogi squat and take a moment to ground yourself. Take a moment to calm the breath, calm the mind, breathing in peace and breathing out tension. Really sending the breath into the hips. And then slowly rising, pressing back into the feet. Inhale, bend through the knees, Utkatasana chair pose, feeling into your strength for a moment, sending the weight into the heels, maybe lifting all 10 toes, opening your heart. Good, other side, so hands to the heart center or keeping them extended. Sending the right leg back, left leg is bending, coming back into your warrior one. Keep pressing into the outer edge of the right foot to stretch open through that back calf. Keep generously bending into the front knee, tucking tailbone under. Inhale. And then on your next exhale, we're going to open out warrior two. So gazing forwards, middle finger, slight adjustment of the feet, as I said before, and then keep lengthening that tailbone under. So especially in our pregnancy, we tend to lower into the lumbar spine. So take the bend out of the lower back. And then left forearm to the left thigh, right arm reaches up above, extending the right arm forwards in line with that back foot. Keep peeling open through your chest, gaze up. Very nice. Inhale, left arm reaches up and back, right arm cradles your baby, reverse warrior. Generous bend in that front knee. Keep breathing nice and deeply. And then slowly Skandasana to the back of the mat, bending into the right leg, maybe keeping hands onto the mat, onto the earth, or bring your hands to your heart center, finding the balance. That right heel might be lifted, absolutely normal, especially in our pregnancy. And then center yourself, come to your wide-legged forward fold. So toes in, heels out, walking your hands through your legs, or maybe they come down onto the mat or to blocks. Bending into your legs, goddess pose, cactus, your arms. Inhale, straighten, exhale, cactus. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, cactus. Maybe lifting the heels this time for an extra challenge. Inhaling and exhaling, opening the chest. Inhale, prayer to sky. Exhale, prayer to chest. And we're sending the weight forwards into that left leg, warrior three. Maybe hands are either side like airplane wings, or they're down onto your blocks. You can keep prayer to chest. Wherever you are, activate that back leg. And then exhale, come back into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step the left leg back, the right leg back, coming onto your knees. And exhale, take a little push up, chest to the mat. Inhale, take a back bend. So a nice low cobra, being mindful of your belly. And exhale to your child's pose, take rest. So a slightly modified vinyasa, of course you can skip that and just come straight to your child's pose if it doesn't feel good in your body. Take a nice big breath in and a big breath out to soften. In your own time, come onto your knees and we'll come into a back bend, our camel pose. So tucking your tailbone under and tucking your toes. Hands are to the lower back as we open the chest. Perhaps if you like, you can extend one arm towards the sky, opening the chest a little bit more, and then swapping sides in your own time, extending the opposite arm. Slowly sitting the hips back towards the heels. And then we'll shift our hips onto one side as we extend our legs out in front of us. Hands come behind us. Inhale, press into the feet, squeeze your glutes, reverse tabletop, lifting your baby towards the sky. And then exhale, come all the way down. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. Baddha Konasana. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, fold, maybe rounding, maybe elongating through the chest. You decide whatever feels good, maybe taking a passive variation or an active variation. We're going to extend the right leg long and take the sole of the left foot to the inside of your thigh. Reach down for that right toe if you can, or maybe calf or ankle, as we extend the left arm towards the side, opening up through the side ribs, side body. Gaze up and peel open through your chest. Nice. Left hand comes behind us. Inhale, press into a half wild thing, just circling the arm, taking a mindful back bend. And then we'll go on the other side. So sole of the right foot to the left thigh, left leg is extending. Reach for what you can and reach that right arm up and over, side stretching. Janushasana variation. Nice. Peel open through your chest. Inhale. And then as you exhale, the right hand comes behind. We press into that front shin and circle the left arm all the way around. Wide-legged forward fold now. So extend your legs nice and wide and fold forwards. Perhaps you're sitting on a pillow, a block. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, fold forwards. Keep flexing your feet, working into the inner groin, the adductor. Another great one in pregnancy to release the lower back and prepare for labor. From here, we're going to come into a deer pose or a pigeon, you decide. So we're bending into that right leg. Deer pose makes lots of space for baby, for your growing belly. So this is quite a nice variation. But of course, if you want to, after a couple of breaths perhaps, you can start to extend that left leg back. So we're working into the right hip, right glute, and we're forward folding, using your blocks and forward folding over that right shin. Starting to slow down our practice now as we work towards the end of this flow, using your breath to dissipate tension. And then we're just going to swap sides. So turn towards the back of your mat, and then the left shin should be in front now. So working into our deer pose to begin with, and then after a couple of breaths, if you like, we can come into a full pigeon by extending that right leg. So starting to really use the breath to calm the mind. Inhaling. And exhaling to center the mind and find a sense of calm and peace. A great skill to use throughout our pregnancy, but also throughout labor, using the breath to calm the mind. In your own time, sit up to a comfortable seat, Sukhasana, perhaps sitting on your block once more, and perhaps taking the other block behind you for our supine twist. We're going to take the right hand to our left knee, left hand comes behind. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, grow tall. And exhale, rotate, keeping the twist nice and open for baby. Twisting and rotating through the spine. Other side. So left hand comes to the right knee, right hand comes behind us. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, rotate and twist. One more deep breath, inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky, and exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. Good luck throughout the rest of your pregnancy.